Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. We're going to be trying all kinds of waters today. I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 different types of water. And then the question of the day is, does water taste like nothing? Clearly, if this many companies made water, it can't just taste like nothing, right? So we're going to get down to the bottom of it, taste all these waters, and I'm going to give you an honest review on which one's the absolute best and which one's the absolute worst, and I'm sure. So, let's start off with good old tap water. I mean, me personally, there's a little bit of chemicals in it from what I know. It's not bad. If times get hard and you don't have any bottled water around the house, I'm your guy that's going to take a drink of that tap water. I don't mind. Some people won't even drink water for the whole day just because they don't drink tap water. But let's give it a go. Let's see. Yeah, it has like some chemicals in it a little bit maybe, but still pretty refreshing. Still cold. Not bad. It's going to be summertime soon out here, so, I mean, a lot of tap water will be going down, at least in this house, you know. Not bad. I'll start the tap water off with a rating of maybe 3.5. You know, when you're in desperate need of some water, you got to definitely get you some tap water. And by the way, if there's a guy who can store water in his stomach, this isn't dangerous. I'll be fine. I drink a lot of water daily. And I'm honestly doing this video as educational, informational type of video as far as getting people to drink more water. I know there's people out there that only drink sodas, only drink juice. It's really good to drink water. Your body needs it. Your body's pretty much a machine. You should drink water the first thing in the morning when you wake up. It's good for your organs, gets your whole body going. I drink pretty much a whole bottle of water as soon as I wake up every day. So that's a fun tip. If you wake up, first thing you do, a lot of people might smoke or do all kinds of toxic things. You should definitely give your body what it needs, and we're made of water. I think our body's made up of 90+% of water. So give your body some water first thing in the morning when you wake up. That's the best way to go, best way to start off your day, and you'll be a healthy human being. So next, we're gonna go for the hose. Now this right here is some quality outdoor water, because me growing up throughout my life, playing basketball outside, riding bikes, riding skateboards, scooters, hanging out with the boys outside or the fellas wherever I stayed at throughout my life, quality hose water has been here for me time in and time out. So I already know what I'm going to get with this, but I mean, the average person might think that that's dirty because the hose is outside, but hose water is not bad. You can trust and believe. If you never had it, turn on your hose, go outside and drink some hose water. Check it out. You might not be disappointed. Let's go. Let's get into it. Good old hose water. Not bad. Not bad. But of course, we're going to go way higher up the scale. So I give the hose water maybe a 3.5 as well as tap water. It's about pretty similar, but maybe just different chemicals in it as far as purifying the water wherever the water source is being pumped from. So we got a tie at 3.5 for the tap and the hose. Not bad so far though. We're off to a good start. Now we have Winco Foods purified drinking water. Just as far as where this come from, this could come from some pump source too. I'm looking on here, it says Niagara Bottling, Diamond Bar, purified by reverse osmosis. I'm sure reverse osmosis is some kind of process where it's purified and made safe to drink, but I'm not quite educated on osmosis, but you could look it up on Google. I'm gonna look it up later and educate myself, but let's give it a go. Oh yeah, and if you guys do have plastic containers and soda bottles and all that, make sure you recycle too. I'm just on some take care of the earth stuff right now, because I mean, I've seen litter bugs, I've seen people who litter. Make sure you recycle, take care of the earth. So let's go. Purified drinking water from Winco. Let's see if we can get a higher rating than 3.5. Not bad. Not bad. This is definitely up higher than your average hose or your tap water, so I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a 4 rating. And these aren't in any special order. It's just I know prices range from free all the way up to maybe $2 to $3 a bottle of water. I just ranked them like that, but it doesn't mean that this is the best tasting, this is the worst, because I told you hose has been here for me throughout my whole life. So let's go with, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but Jarritos, or yeah, Jarritos Mineragua sparkling water. So I had to put a little bit of sparkling water in there. This isn't your average type of water where you would probably buy this type of water, but hey, check it out. It says it has 2% sodium. All right, let's go for it. Let's get straight into it. And it has a metal top, so I'm sure there's a little bit of carbonate in it. It might be carbonated a little bit, so we're gonna have to go with the opener to open up the Jarritos. Let's see what the Jarrito do. Oh yeah, you hear that? A little bit of carbonated water, a little sparkle, a little fizz. You probably can't see it on the camera, but any smell to it? Nope, water's not supposed to smell like anything either. That's another good fact. So no water has any scent, but with it being a clear liquid substance, you would think there's no flavor to it, but water actually has a flavor. There's different chemicals, different stages of osmosis, I'm sure, and different ways you purify water. So there's definitely flavor to water. And make sure you leave down in the comment section what's your favorite type of water you drink. Do you drink tap water? Do you drink Brita or the purifiers that hook up to your sink or your refrigerator? Or are you doing bottled water every day, or do you not drink water at all? Hit that comment section. Let me know what you think. What's your favorite water? There's probably a few waters you don't see here, but I couldn't get them all. I just went on a water shopping spree, and bought as many waters as I can get. I'm sure you realize that Voss isn't here. I tried to get Voss, but I was on a time schedule and the store was closing. So this is what we got for today. Let's go. Cheers. Jarritos Mineragua. Let's see what it do. You see the bubbles going up? Got a little bit of bubbles in there. Oh yeah, looks refreshing. See what it do. Wasn't expecting that. Got a little bit of water. Overflow as the bubbles. Pretty good. It's like a water soda. Pretty delicious. And I burped. That wasn't meant to be on purpose. I just burped from the bubbles. Pretty good stuff. We're going from 3.5 to a 4 rating. And I mean, just off of my visual, and I am an avid water drinker, so I pretty basically probably have ranked these as how they are sitting in their actual ranking, because I have to go for a 5 with this. I wouldn't say that I would typically drink carbonated sparkling water on a day-to-day basis, but it's not bad. And this is honestly a first. I've had sparkling water before, but Nicaragua Jarritos, if you see it in a store near you, try it out. You'll love it. I mean, this summer I could see this on ice I could see this on ice from the refrigerator or straight out of the freezer. Not bad. This is a water that I've had around since maybe my whole life. I've always known a Crystal Geyser, even the flavored, different flavored versions of Crystal Geyser. So let's get straight into it. Let's see if we can find any facts on the back. Always bottled at the spring source. So they claim that this water is bottled only at the spring. So for water quality and information and a bottled water report, contact CG Roxanne LLC. I won't put up the number, but you can actually contact these people for information on what you're drinking, which is pretty interesting. And maybe I will possibly on another episode if I do another water review. It says before opening, make sure your cap is safely unbroken. Do not refill. I've definitely refilled water bottles before, so I don't see why that would be a problem. But this is 33.8 fluent ounces or 1.05 quarts, 1 liter. Alpine spring water, claimed to be straight from the Alpine Springs. Let's see. See if we can get any higher than a 5 rating. Oh yeah, had a little trouble. There's a seal. Let's break that seal. There it is. All right. Pop that open. I like these type of tops on waters. Make it good for if you ride bikes, or if you're camping, or if you're just if you like hiking or just outdoors activities. A quick seal. You don't have to screw off the top. Let's see how it tastes. Not bad. Pretty refreshing. Crystal Geyser. All right, the rating, let's see. So we're going from 3.5, a 4 for the purified, 5 for the Jarritos. Try to make this fair, but this is definitely in the same realm right here. Jarritos and Crystal Geyser. I gotta give, because I do like soda, but I don't promote soda. I'm a pro water drinker. I'm gonna have to, Jarritos jumped over the Crystal Geyser. You have to go try this Jarritos if you've never had Jarritos before. It usually comes in a soda form, maybe orange soda, strawberry, or different flavors, red, orange, blue, green, all the flavors. But this is sparkling water Jarritos. Never had it. This is exclusive. First time. We're going to give that a 5. And we will give the Crystal Geyser a 5 as well. It's pretty, all of these are refreshing, but I mean, the scale clearly gets much higher. And we got alkalines and different types of minerals in these waters up here. So we're going from just straight up 0 grams of everything across the board. Maybe a little bit of sodium in the Jarritos, but the higher up we go up the scale, we got alkaline water. So, and they're probably coming from springs and mountains all across the world. So I'm definitely gonna put that information out there. I'm gonna read the back of these bottles. So let's go to the next water now. This is a household name. It says 0 calories per bottle, purified drinking water, serving size 1 bottle. And like I said, it should be 0 all the way across the board. The Jarritos probably had sodium because it's carbonated, but we got total fat 0, sodium 0, total carbs 0%, total sugar 0%, protein 0%. So with that being said, you would think water has no flavor, but water definitely has a flavor. So let's get straight into it. Aquafina, I'm sure you've had Aquafina before. Let me know in the comments what you think of Aquafina. It's pretty neutral. I'm not tasting much of anything, pretty much like the label said. We got 0s across the board. So, I mean, pretty neutral. Jarritos. Any better than the Aquafina? It's tough. Trying to be fair, but Jarritos is definitely a good drink. We'll probably go with Aquafina beats Jarritos at 5.5. It's pretty neutral. There's not really much taste across the board. It tastes like what the topic is. It's just straight water, straight up with no chemicals, no nothing. I don't know where exactly they get their water from. And I mean, that's pretty much as I described it. It says Aquafina, pure water, perfect taste. And it is pretty much perfect. And It says this is owned by Pepsi. Purified by reverse osmosis. Once again, reverse osmosis. But yeah, what do we got next? Okay, now we're going into a new bracket now. Not to say Dasani is necessarily going to be better than any of these, but I'm aware that Dasani is known for upper scale, you know, slightly bougier people. But this is also, if I believe, is made by Pepsi. Oh no. Okay, so now we have a clear battle between two waters. The rest, not bad, but once again, I've ranked these visually without knowing anything about them. We have Pepsi and we have Coca-Cola's company water. So not only is Pepsi and Coca-Cola visible rivals and rivals known by everyone, as far as their sodas, both black sodas, they both taste similar. It's either you're a Pepsi person or Coca-Cola, all the way down to the water. Now me, I would think everything is similar as far as their companies. It's a clear competition. You got Dasani, you got Aquafina. They both got blue labels with white font. They look similar, but let's read the back. Non-carbonated, bottled by a member of Coca-Cola bottlers, purified water, magnesium sulfate, potassium chloride, and salt. Okay, this is slightly different. Enhanced with minerals for a pure, fresh taste. So this is minerally enhanced, 100% recyclable. Make sure you recycle, and up to 30% made from plants. So that's just pretty cool. I'm a plant guy, so you know I love plants. I love the earth. It says it's a plant bottle, so I'm all for plant life. So let's give it a go. Let's see what it tastes like. Dasani. I've had Dasani before, but we had a little bit of carbonation, a little noise coming out. But it said it was non-carbonated, but it made a soda noise when I opened it. So let's see. Dasani. Yeah, Dasani is definitely better than Aquafina. It's pretty delicious. So I gotta give Dasani, I'll give it a passing score. I'll give it, as far as the price, it's probably not worth the price, but if you do care about yourself and you like a quality water, we're starting to rise in the quality right now. So I give Dasani a 7 rating. I give it a C rating. This is probably a D plus-ish in that realm. 7 area, D plus area. Now let's keep it going. Next we got alkaline water with electrolytes, purified with electrolytes for taste. The pH is a 9.5. I'm not really up to par on what pH is. I know what it is, but I've never actually done a pH test, and I'm not sure as far as humans what pH is best for us, but that's pretty interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that too. And we also have a pH scale on the back of the bottle, which is pretty interesting. I've never seen that on a water bottle. It says purified water, potassium carbonate, potassium bicarbonate, magnesium sulfate, distributed by Target Corporation in Minneapolis. So this is Target's water. Good and Gather. Good and Gather water. Pretty cool bottle. Give you a good amount. 33.8 fluent ounces, 1 quart, 1.8 fluent ounces, 1 liter. 0 calories per serving. 0 per container. About 3 servings per container. So this is more than enough for one person. Make sure you recycle. Total fat 0, sodium 0, total carb 0, protein 0. Every product that carries the good and Gather name starts with quality ingredients that deliver great taste, making it easier for you and your family to eat well every day. We promise you'll love each bite or your money back. Once again, they have the pH scale on the back. pH consists of, I believe, this is what as I'm reading it right, acid or base. 9 being closer to a base, 0 being closer to acid, or I mean 14 would be close to a base, 0 would be closer to acid. And they said this is a 9.5, so we're about in between 9 and 10, and that says it's alkaline water, which is that's what they